So in politics, the most vicious sociopaths are the ones who end up getting at the top. But let's talk about here in the States and the police, right? If you have a police officer who engages in ways that is murder or just completely outrageous, and I'm not talking about a racial element. There's things, if you go on YouTube, there's just infinite cases. There's having a government monopoly on this, as having a government monopoly on anything means there's no accountability, there's no space to really make things better. Whereas if I have an issue with, let's suppose, Harrods, right, and I want to return a sweater, Harrods' policy is very clear. We have a dispute. I want to return the sweater. They won't take the sweater, or they will. It's resolved quickly and immediately. If Harrods is, I go into Harrods and I get beaten or tased for whatever reason, very quickly I can go on social media and this becomes a huge scandal, even if I was in the wrong. That's what's amazing. Thanks to things like publicity and dynamic communication, stories completely blown out of proportion and out of context. But the issue is, very quickly, the issue needs to be addressed. Whereas if you look, there's a case here in the States, this young man named Duncan Lemp, and they had a no-knock warrant. Even Stalin had the courtesy to knock. So they break down your door, and it was, I think, 3 in the morning. He was in bed with his pregnant girlfriend. They murdered him through the window, and they dragged her through the broken glass. They won't release the body cam footage, and none of the police are having any consequences. At the very least, if you had choices in security, there would be consequences for the perpetrator, and you would have the ability to choose another agency as the one providing the security for you. And there would be immediate, huge social media and probably corporate media reactions to this consequence. As it is, having a government monopoly and having the corporate media very much in bed with them, which you certainly have in the UK, here in the States, there are no consequences for everyone, and everything's swept under the rug.